Questions open the mind, statements close the mind. You have on average around 75,000 thoughts every day. 90% of those thoughts are the same as the day before, they're the same as the day before, and they're the same as the day before, and before and before and before. So my question to you is this: what are you doing to change those thoughts? To take conscious control of your mind and to impress into the subconscious the thoughts you want to have, the feelings you want to experience, and the actions that you want to take. Because most people I speak to, they can't answer that question. They don't. And they wonder why they keep on creating the same results in their life again and again and again. Wanting to change, but looking back and staying in the same position. And it simply comes down to your thoughts. Thoughts create feelings. Feelings drive action. Feelings also draw things into your life. Feelings, and otherwise you could say emotions, energy, emotion, right? And if you have thoughts that are not serving you, and you keep on impressing these thoughts into your subconscious mind, you keep pushing statements into your mind, yeah? They're going to become beliefs. And one of my favorite quotes of all time says, "Beliefs are not true in themselves, they become true in our experience if we believe them." So, you have a collection of beliefs instilled into your subconscious mind that keep playing out in your reality because your beliefs create your reality. And you go through your whole life just accepting these beliefs and these stories. Right? Once a statement is impressed into the subconscious mind, it accepts it as truth. So question, what thoughts do you keep looping around in your mind again and again and again that keep on drawing back those same results into your life? Because you know what to do. That's not the problem here. It's those beliefs and those stories that are keeping you stuck. Those beliefs and stories that are not serving you in getting to your next level. And you know they're there. So what I need you to do, instead of you keep telling yourself the same statements over and over again, I don't know what to do, right? These limiting fucking statements you put into your mind. I'm stuck. I'm struggling. I'm confused. Things aren't working out for me. I've been trying for years, right? I coach hundreds of people. I see the same patterns again and again and again. Like, I am struggling, for example. Well, yeah, bro. If you believe you're struggling, that will play out in your reality, bro. And I know when I say these things, yeah, people, it goes over their head, right? Let me try and move this camera. The lighting's bugging out a little bit. Yeah, I know that it goes over their head. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I'll say these things, like, if you believe it, it will play out in your reality. But just when you hear me talk, yeah, when you watch my content, pause the video and deep what I'm actually saying. Deductively think about it. Just question that one thing I just said, right? Your beliefs are playing out in your reality. If you just take a simple 2-3 minutes out, write down 1 or 2 beliefs that aren't serving you and be like, are they playing out in my reality? 1,000,000% they are. They're playing out in your reality, bro. So instead of having these limited statements that you keep looping in your mind, ask the right fucking questions, man. Take time to think about stuff. I remember when I used to push trolleys around the supermarket, yeah? In the snow, in the rain, in the cold, pushing trolleys, bro. Getting like 20 trolleys at a time, fucking pushing those fucking things. I would always be listening to audiobooks. Think and Grow Rich, The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale, and other audios around these concepts, right? And there was one, I believe it was The Stranger's Secret. And in this audiobook, he said, the problem with men nowadays is they simply do not think. And this is fucking very true. Because I speak to so many people and they're just like this, I'm stuck. All right, bro, have you ever questioned, how can I get out of this position I'm in? Probably not, right? That's why you want to get yourself a journal or something like this and you want to question things, right? You want to write down questions that you can answer and open your mind up to. Because if you have a limiting belief or a belief that is not serving you, and you just let that loop around in your mind and keep letting it loop around in your mind, that's going to keep playing out in your reality. Like I said at the beginning of the video, questions open the mind, statements close the mind. When you start to use your subconscious mind in a constructive, powerful way, you start to give it questions to answer, it will start to work with you, bro. Just realize the subconscious mind is so powerful. It will guide you to whatever reality you want, but you have to work with your mind. You can't just expect it to give you things without clear direction. You have to ask the right questions, right? You have to be very specific. So again, like I said, if you keep telling yourself the same story, again, when I coach people, they'll say things like this, man. Like, okay, go on my video, on my YouTube channel, watch the video. I can't even make $1,000 online. What should I do? Watch that video. I break down a question I got from somebody. But I'll get these, people reach out to me and they're like, hey man, I'm struggling with this. This is what's happening. I'm like, yeah, because you believe that to be true. If you started to tell your mind, thank you God. Thank you God for giving me clarity. Thank you God for giving me strength. Thank you God for giving me power. That which you feel is done unto you will be expressed in your reality. But you have to say it with emotion, you have to feel it. And then you can start asking questions. What steps can I take to make my first $1,000 online? What can I do today to progress in this area? Right? The more questions you start to ask yourself, the more you're going to unravel answers, and then you can question around those. And then once you get the answer, then you apply it into your reality. It's really this simple, guys. The more I progress on my journey, the more I coach more and more people. I've coached thousands of people at this point in my life now for over 3 years, right? I'm realizing more and more, guys, success is so simple. Success is so fucking simple. And what makes it complicated is the stories we tell ourselves, the beliefs that we have. And then again, you don't take the time to question them, and you just accept them as what they are. You just tell yourself a statement. Once you tell yourself that statement, that's it. So you've got to be almost militant with guarding your subconscious mind. And you've got to be very, very intentional about how you use your subconscious mind. Again, understand, it's like you can look at your mind as your best friend or your worst enemy. If you treat your mind with love and respect, and you ask questions and you direct it and you guide it, and you use self-talk and auto-suggestion, right? Your mind is going to work for you instead of against you. But most people, bro, they're fucking tormenting themselves. They're letting these thoughts loop around and around and around, and they never ask the right questions. And again, guys, look, this isn't something you just do 5-10 minutes, man. You've got to take time out to do this. Like you take time out to go to the gym, you take time to work on your business. Bro, you better be taking time for yourself, man. Come on. Who was it? Jim Rohn said, if you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you'll make a fortune. Right? Facts. Self-development is the key to living your best life. Questions open the mind, statements close the mind. It's almost like this as well. Here's another analogy I came up with, right? Most people that run a business, they know how to sell. But selling is life, guys. At the end of the day, you have to always be selling. And when you sell somebody, you're persuading them to your way of thinking, right? You're influencing them into your way of thinking. And the same, I believe, is true with the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. You've got to always be convincing your mind and selling your mind on the vision, on what you want. So it's like, let's say you don't want to go to the gym. You're like, hey, bro, look, I know you don't want to go to the gym today, but bro, why will it be good to go to the gym today? Give me 3 reasons why going to the gym will be good today. Well, it's going to raise my energy. It's going to boost my confidence. It's going to make me feel proud of myself. Okay, cool. And do you want to feel proud of yourself? Well, yeah. You want to feel more confident? Yeah. Do you want to raise your energy? Yeah. All right, so let's just go. Let's just go for just 5 minutes. We'll start off with 5 minutes and see how it goes. Sound good? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Bro, you're selling yourself, my guy. Everyone's talking about how to sell your products and this and that. Sell yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, get good at selling yourself. Get good at persuading yourself. And adding on to this, guys, as well, when you ask these questions, do not do it in a low fucking frequency. You've always got to get yourself in a good state, guys. State is how you create. Yeah, your frequency is what you're going to see. So you've got to be on the high vibrations. But questions will open the mind up, man. It's a powerful technique. Asking the right questions. And again, sometimes, yeah, it might not happen. You might not get the answer immediately. You might not just ask the question and then everything comes to you, but you might open the door to what could be, right? It's an interesting journey. The more I coach people, the more I realize that this whole life we live is all down to one thing and one thing only, mindset. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. This mind we have is so powerful, beyond what we can even imagine, guys. And I know a lot about the mind, and it still surprises me to this day. The more I learn about it, the more I understand about how the mind works, the more I experience my life, the reality I live now is so magical. And I can just only put it down to one thing and one thing only, my mind. And God, of course, right? But life is just mad. Like right now, I am here in Bangkok. And in a few days, I'm heading off to Dubai. And then after that, I don't know where I'm going to. Wherever the universe guides me to, guys. But you've got to realize, I've mentioned this before on my channel, I used to work in a supermarket. I mentioned it on this video today. I used to push trolleys around in the rain and the snow and the cold. And I just got very good at using my mind to get me out of this stuff. And I know for a fact, guys, yeah, if you watch my videos on my channel, if you go through my content, it will change your life. But again, you can't just watch my content, guys. You can't just watch the video and then go, okay, next video, unless you're just doing it to pass time. But if you want to change your life, bro, study my content, understand deeply what I'm saying, deductively think about it, go into all that I'm saying and question it for yourself. Study my content. Your life will change more than anything else, guys. Guarantee you this right now. Guarantee you this right now. Yeah? It's all in your mind, guys. Like I said, I remember I used to dream of living this life. I used to see it in my mind as like, man, freedom, traveling the world, making money online. And I got it all. And the only thing I do now, differently from what I used to do, is I just ask for more. And I get more. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you found this video valuable. It was a short one today. Normally they're a bit longer, but nonetheless, it's a powerful message within. So, take time to question things, guys. Go into your journal. Question things. Ask the right questions. Answer them. Go deeper. Whatever answers you get, then ask questions around that. Keep deductively thinking about stuff. Bring it back to first order thinking. First order thinking, you can look that up. It's basically just taking things back to, or first principle thinking, you can call it that as well. But I think the point of this, guys, is this. Get good at using your mind. And remember that your mind, if you ask it questions, will give you answers. But you have to be patient. You have to be clear. You have to be concise. Your mind will work with you if you work with it. So, again, a simple video, but bro, if you believe that the mind creates this reality, and I've just given you a fucking key on how to use the mind. Tony Robbins said it best. The quality of your life, I can't remember the quote, I'm not gonna lie to you. The quality of your life is based on the quality of questions you ask yourself. I think that's the quote, something like that, but it's true. The quality of questions you ask yourself will determine the quality of life you live, because if you ask shit questions, or you tell yourself shit information, why is this not working out for me? I don't know what to do. Your brain's in the, okay, cool. But when you ask the right questions with the right energy, you will get the answers. All right? So, remember, guys, we are creating this reality we live in. We are creating it. And at any given moment, you can take control of that simply by directing your thoughts, directing your focus onto good rather than bad. Yes, it's not easy to do that, but it's a habit that you build up over time. I still get tested. I still have days where I'm sometimes going into these thought loops which are not serving me. But it gets easier as you get better at what I'm teaching in today's video. I hope you found this video good. I know you fucking did. Of course you did. That's why you're watching this far. And other than that, God bless. No slacking.